podcast.
Thank you.
Here with Michelle. You were featured, let me show the people who are watching at home, in the first issue of the magazine.
Yes.
In this incredible spread that the pages are low-key falling out of the magazine because I open
it's
it so much.
loved.
Because it's so loved. And you talked about being a shoemaker or a cordwainer, if you will, aka
Yes,
a cool cobbler. So you make incredible shoes and also other accessories too. Recently made that passport holder. Very cool. But you are just one of the most fashionable, cool people I know. I say that with my full chest. It's just the truth. And you're so stylish, and I have lots of questions for you about style and the creative process and shoemaking, of course. So why don't you introduce yourself a little bit, say something cool about yourself or whatever you want.
No, thank you. I'm honored to do this. I've always wanted to be on a podcast, which you know.
Oh
so
my
now
gosh.
here's my
My
time.
Yeah,
I listen to a lot of fucking podcasts, especially while working. Yeah, I'm a shoemaker. I am a cobbler, cordwainer. I've been making shoes now for 7 years, which is crazy to think about. I took a bit of a hiatus though, as you know. So it's been the past 2 years I've really been
going in
on it. Or year and a half, I suppose.
You've made over 100 pairs of shoes, but designed at least, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think between working for different shoemakers, I've worked for a couple different sandal makers and helped them with their production.
Mm-hmm.
And doing some work at Cobbler Bushwick, I help her with stuff. There's a lot of stuff even just outside of my own work that I've made.
That's so cool. So what is obviously you're going to be listening to a podcast, but do you want to set the scene for when you're starting to create something? How do you get in the zone? What's your ideal day you literally just finished these shoes you're wearing. You said you were working on them from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
What is happening during that time? And also, you should talk about these shoes too. I kind of have
thank you.
some shoe related questions, of course, but
it's gonna be a big shoe combo.
It's a big shoe combo.
I mean, really, it just starts with me in my sketchbook sketching.
Mm-hmm.
I just love to kind of constantly be putting down different ideas that pop into my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually one will just click.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, oh, wait, that's the perfect combination of all these things I want to try. And new techniques I want to try. So that's kind of how I'll decide what I want to work on. And then when I'm really just in the zone, I mean, I hop around doing a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I will get very locked in on Yes podcast is a big one.
Yes.
I think I listened to 6 different podcast episodes yesterday.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then I'll also listen to music, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday I was listening to a new album I really like. So I've been wanting to kind of play that on repeat.
What's the album?
Sulfur Surfer by Blade.
Yes.
Train Gang.
Yes. I love it.
And so I was listening to that all yesterday a couple times and just taking it all in. And sometimes I'll put on some TV or something to watch in the background. But yesterday was a big back and forth moving day from my sanding station to my desk. Because what I was doing was basically doing the welt and the outsole yesterday. And so you have to shape everything and glue it and let it sit and go and attach it and then go sand it and then go back to glue more stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't just be sitting down and watching something.
Right. I feel every time I'm doing a craft, in theory, I'm I'll sit down and watch something. But even if it's a tedious, a monotonous kind of process that I'm having to just go through the motions, I'm still locked into the show. And then if I'm just listening to music, I can get it done so much faster.
Yeah, it just makes things take longer too. I also made a bunch of thank you cards for my coworkers the other day before my last day, but I was doing it the night before. I was I want to watch something on TV while I do it. And it took me so long because I was just I was watching The Moment, which I hadn't seen yet. Nice. So I was I'm invested, but also I'm like making collages for every single card, and I need to like focus
That
and
is
get it.
so nice.
It was nice. By the end of them, though, they sounded very redundant because I just kept smoking joints and making collages, and then I had to write all the messages, and I was
All the
like,
messages or
and I'm like, thanks for working together. Loved working with you. I'm like, wait, no,
That's awesome.
it's okay. It's the thought that
It's the
counts.
thought that counts. What's like your personal style and your aesthetic with shoes is so clear, but you also work for like pretty big companies designing shoes. Like how does that differ? Like do you also find, this is now just a million questions, but do you
No,
find like
please.
you want to work more on your own personal shoes so you can like have your style come through, or like
I do, yeah. I think when I'm working at like my day job, it's constantly just doing a bunch of trend research and like looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
inspiration online, which is super helpful too in my own creative process.
Mhm.
But like I have to dial my ideas much further back for
Mhm.
my
Mhm.
commercial work. So yeah, I definitely kind of start stockpiling all these ideas and I'm like, wait, but this would be so cool. I can't do it here, but I have
Yeah.
to make it come to life somewhere else.
Yeah, that's cool. Have you ever like put one of your own shoes like on a mood board for work?
Um, have I?
You totally should.
I mean, I kind of have. Not what I've made, no. I've put like sketches and stuff,
Yeah,
not ones
yeah.
I've made, but I
Right, right.
should. I
You
could now,
should.
yeah.
Yeah. At your new job, you can be like, you need the Michelle touch.
Exactly.
That's so good. So you kind of were walking us through your perfect day. What like outside, like where do you get the inspiration to start? Like what kind of outside inspirations do you have that are like not necessarily just fashion?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love to just be outside and kind of
Mhm.
explore, like exploring a new place specifically, if I can
Mhm.
be like traveling.
Yeah.
Because when I was just away, like I was in Europe and I was in Berlin and then the UK. Just being able to like get lost in a new place and like
Mhm.
find weird alleyways and weird bits of art just around a
Yeah.
new city. I mean, I do that in New York too. I'm a big walker. I just love
Mhm.
to walk and take in my surroundings and like
Mhm.
the fashion of people around me.
Yeah.
And of course, like that too. I mean, just going to museums,
Mhm.
that's a big one too. Looking through a bunch of my different like art books I have. I definitely have started collecting more like inspirational books of
Cool.
designers I like. And well, I'm a big like manga fan too. So I
Yes.
also, a lot of inspiration comes from that too.
They're always dressed so well.
They're just so cool. I love anime
Yeah.
fashion.
Did you like reading that like growing up? Did that kind of inspire like how you draw and like your
Oh,
sketches and stuff?
1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
I
cool.
used to like create my own characters and like I'd have a whole sketchbook dedicated to them and I'd have the
That's
story in my
so
head of
cool.
what if this was a movie or an anime, how it
That's
would
so
go.
fun.
I love
Honestly,
it.
I've been like working at my job. I've like brought my sketchbook with me, and I've just kind of been like fantasizing about like cool outfits I could wear and like drawing like random different outfits and stuff.
Yeah,
Like I feel like they're always dressed so well because you can truly like make them wear anything. You know, like
exactly.
it's just like endless what you can put together. And I feel like that's like your shoes too.
Yeah,
You
thank
can like,
you.
what are like some things that like, obviously shoes are super functional, so they have to like be able to be walked around in and
hmm
like work, but like what's a part of a shoe that maybe would be overlooked by like a regular person like me that like you like to put a lot of detail into?
hmm Yeah, I think um it definitely depends on like the kind of shoe I'm working on a little bit. But I
Mhm.
think for me, like the most important part is just really good execution,
Mhm.
especially when it comes to like even just like the shape of an outsole and how
Mhm.
you finish it. Like I always burnish them and like
What is
dye
burnishing?
them. It's basically kind of like burning it a little bit, and
Mhm.
you can buy like these kind of glues and bases you can put on.
Mhm.
So it helps just like smooth the raw edges and makes
Yeah,
them look
yeah.
cleaner and nicer.
Cool.
Yeah. And I think too, like even things like the sock design, that's what I was finishing before I came
Yeah,
here because
yeah.
I always put the little like stitches on the inside of the sock.
That feels like your signature stitch too.
It is, yeah, the cross stitch for sure. And so things like that, like so much thought goes into like the sock designs too. I think that's a big one, especially for like my work when I've had to do more like comfort socks, but still try and make them look cool.
Right.
It can be pretty interesting the different ways you come up with how to make a molded, like cool looking sock.
That is cool. That's cool. I love that. It's like, yeah, I would never think about that. What is so you made these shoes that you're wearing right now that you were kind of just holding up a little bit.
Yeah.
They definitely are more unique, I feel like, because they were made with a different thing, a different new material. Do you want to like talk a little bit about creating with like unpredictable materials and stuff?
No, totally. Like I had been wanting to do something with these candy wrappers I had laying around for a long time.
Yes.
Because they're so cute. It's actually, so it's this candy called White Rabbit that is Indonesian, I think. But they used to sell it at Wajimaya, this grocery store in Seattle in the International District. And I would get it when I was younger. Like my best friend Gigi actually is the one who showed it to me, and they used to come with like stickers in the boxes, and they were so cute.
Fun.
Just like a milk candy.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Then someone who was visiting our office, from someone from our China team at my former job, she brought like a giant jar of them.
Oh, nice.
With like hundreds in it. And she was like, as like her hello gift.
Oh my God.
And so then I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about these. I love them.
Yeah.
So I started eating them. And then I was like, wait, the wrappers are so cute. So I started stockpiling them.
Yeah.
And I just had those sitting around for so long. And then finally, like, also just, I was starting to see a lot more transparent materials out on the market. Like, everyone's been using TP lately, which is just like that clear plastic.
Oh, cool.
Like Margella is doing a bunch of shoes with that, like putting confetti in the middle. I'm like, oh, they're so cute.
I'm obsessed with that.
And yeah, I've just been seeing a lot of people using these materials, and I really wanted to try it. So I found this transparent red lambskin, and this was also like a little challenging to use because first time using something like this, and it doesn't feel like leather typically feels, and it doesn't adhere as well as leather typically does. Like it was a lot harder to glue down. Like I had to really sand off the finish on it and like glue it like it wasn't sticking. And same with the wrappers. Like I did a lot of tests before I actually moved on to working on the shoe, seeing what glues would work for it, what would make it stay, adhering it to different like materials and making sure it would be stable.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all like, it's still an experiment. We're going to see how these wear in as I wear them around. And like, I'm very curious to see like, if they'll become more crinkly or more like, you know, what's going to happen.
That's cool. And I love that you have to kind of like, as you're trying new things and like discovering new materials and stuff, you have to experiment and figure out what works. And I know obviously making a pair of shoes takes a long time. Like, how do you like, what are your thoughts on doing a project that is more time consuming, that requires a bit more patience and like makes you actually kind of, you know, trial and error? It's not going to be perfect on the first time. I feel like I like talk a lot about that with like Oofie stuff of just like trusting the process and like working through it and like being patient.
Yeah.
What are your like?
Because you really do have to be patient.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Like I definitely, my patience has grown so much beyond what it used to be. I used to try and take shortcuts, and like I've tried all the little shortcuts I can, and I've just learned it's not worth it. It's not going to give me the result I want. It's not going to look as good. So I've really like gotten much better just being like, okay, I'm going to start this, and I really have to check in with myself when I'm working on things too, because if I come home from work and then I'm working on the shoe and I want to get to a certain point, I can't always get there that night. Right. And I'm like, you need to stop, because if you keep going, you will make a mistake though. And then you're fucked. Like,
yeah.
There's not really much you can do when you do make a mistake on shoes to an extent either. So like you really have to be there in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I've learned to just give myself a lot of grace and take my time.
That's good.
Like I feel like I constantly sometimes I like want to like I just want to keep creating and I wish I could work as fast as my brain works. But it just and especially with like social media too. I'm like I feel like I always have to have something new to put out.
Right.
But it's not possible.
Yeah, it's hard because you like with social media, you want to like play the game and like be posting all the time and making it work and like growing this kind of like audience, I guess, for
Yeah,
people to like see the stuff. But it's also like you want to put out something that you're proud of and like good work. And
exactly.
like I feel like with your shoes too, like not taking shortcuts, you're able to like actually make something you're proud of. And like I've found recently, because I've been trying to like practice my patience also on like do a more time consuming craft or one you have to work on. And then at the end I'm like just catching myself like looking at it over and over and I'm like, wow, nice.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no.
nice. Like
And
I did that.
once it's awesome and once you get to a certain point though, like once I'm in the home stretch, like I
Yeah.
was yesterday kind of, like the whole shoe was lasted and I just needed
Yeah.
to make the sole and everything. I just kept looking at it and I was like, "Oh damn, that's good.
That's
Like this
good.
is
That's
good.
good.
I just need
Yeah.
to like keep doing this, keep
Yeah.
going."
Yeah.
I just become obsessed. Yeah, after a certain point though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But that's good though.
It
It's like the
is.
obsession like fuels your
Oh,
passion.
totally. I enter the obsessive mode where I like can't stop looking at them and like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
And then you want to like make
locked.
more. You want
Oh
to be like
yeah.
doing more, trying different things, like
No,
expanding the
totally.
collection. Yeah.
Because I'm already like, well, cool, this idea worked. There's so many other bits of trash and
Yeah,
things that
yeah.
can I
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah, yeah,
use.
yeah. One man's trash is Michelle's treasure. I
Literally.
like it. I like it. Okay, so on the same thought of like functionality, if you didn't have to make shoes functional, like what would be like your dream creation like that you could do? Like what's something that
Ooh.
totally wouldn't work that you would want to try?
Yeah. No, I've definitely had some like non-functional ideas and I've
Yeah.
wanted to pursue. I've made one non-functional pair too. Um,
What did
but
that look
gosh,
like?
that was like I basically the heel, it was a wedge made out of rocks.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
Which was really cool. It was for a project back in school I was doing about this phenomena where a bunch of like feet were washing up on the beach in the Pacific
What?
Northwest.
That is the most Pacific Northwest stuff I've ever heard in my life.
I know,
What?
literally. Um, I think I actually heard about it on a My Favorite Murder episode back in the day, and
Uh-huh.
it became
Uh-huh.
my inspiration for this
Oh my
project,
God.
where it was like people were trying to figure out why this was happening, and
Just severed feet.
it turns out I think it's they figure it's most likely people who have like maybe committed suicide or somehow died in the ocean. And like what happens is like your foot is one of the things that will detach first when you're decomposing underwater.
Uh,
So
oh
like
my
because they were
God.
like washing up like in shoes too and stuff.
Oh my
Like
God.
yeah,
What? That is like so
it's
insane.
yeah, so like a few different people had found different like feet, like one in California, one in Washington, I think, and like
Oh my God.
I think after looking into it, yeah, there's not like one clear specific thing. But so that was my inspiration.
My
And then I made
inspiration. That's how I
these
find
shoes
inspiration.
that were supposed to like look like they had come submerged from the ocean, but were more beautiful and like had
Yeah.
netting around them and
Oh my
was trying
God.
to give I guess give some dignity back to the washed up feet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
make them look nicer.
Nice. That is crazy. I feel like I love that you have like your aesthetic is so cool and your like personal style is so cool. Like of course you're talking about these like washed up severed feet. Like you're so like metal. I love it.
Thank
Like you're
you.
so like talk about like the importance of personal style and about your unique style.
Yeah, I mean, I think speaking of like the non-functional thing. Like
Yeah.
I love something that tells a story. Like
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
kind of I realize the most important thing to me when it comes to designing and even like dressing myself
Mhm.
and like I kind of like I love storytelling of all kinds. So I think I really just want to kind of like when it comes to my own style really perpetuate whatever like main character energy I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, I
And
love
like
it.
I dress for the person I want to kind of be that day.
Oh my gosh, and that
And like
is you.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is just me. It's all like yeah, but I don't know if what I'm saying makes perfect
No,
sense,
it
but
does. It's
okay,
cool. It's
cool.
cool.
And I don't know, I just want to dress for like my younger self too, I think is
Yeah.
what I'm figuring out more as I get older. I've just really gotten into different like designers specifically and definitely small brands I
Mhm.
really try and buy from the most and find the most inspiration.
Mhm.
And I'm a big thrifter. I just love taking bits and bobs from other things and like
Mhm.
combining them in a way that feels me
Yeah.
and unique and special.
That's cool. How do you when you're like building an outfit, getting ready for the day, how do you begin? What do you start with? Do you start with your shoes?
A lot of the time, yes, but it also
Yeah.
depends on like if I have something new I'm very excited about. Like
Mhm.
if I have a shirt I just got, I'm super excited to wear, then like
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
build it around that. But a lot of the time the shoes definitely come into
Yeah.
play.
That's cool.
And yeah, the more I like make my own shoes too, the more I style around those and want those to be
Yeah.
like the centerpiece of
Yeah,
whatever I'm
definitely.
wearing.
Definitely. Do you remember your first pair of shoes that you got for yourself where you were like, I'm obsessed with shoes. This is my
Oh
thing.
yeah, totally. There were a couple different pairs, but they were like the same year. It's when I was 12. I like begged to go to Hot Topic to get like some white platform
Yes,
boots.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
yeah, they were like giant 5 inch, like, or probably like 6, 7 inch white up to the knee platform boots that I wore with like everything all the time. Like was
That's
obsessed with
so
them till
awesome.
they were
Yeah,
totally falling apart.
yeah.
Um, those, and then I also had like a pair of Amelia Pucci snow boots. I like saved up my allowance to
Dude,
get,
so cool.
which were so funny, but I just wanted a cool boot for the winter, and they were like had like a green, black, and blue kind of swirly, the
Mm-hmm.
classic design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember they were $200 on
Oh my
Neiman
gosh.
Marcus.
That's how old are you?
12.
That is a lot of money for a 12-year-old. That's
I
crazy.
know. I was stockpiling.
Yeah, you were getting ready. That's so cool that even from such a young age, you were like, shoes are my passion.
Yeah.
That's cool to have a
No, I was
clear path.
always, yeah, I've always been pretty obsessed with them.
Have you had a pair of shoes that you like had this awesome idea to make and then you were like, this is so hard. I'm gonna almost give up, but you powered through and made it work?
Mm,
Like, has anything been super
yes.
challenging for you?
Yeah, I think the most challenging was like I made a pair. They're older, but where I modified the last because I wanted it to have a really extreme upturned
Mm.
toe,
Mm-hmm.
like um very costumey.
Mm-hmm.
And so actually working to like modify the last was very tricky. And
The
like I
last is like the thing that's in the shoe.
yes, like
Yeah.
the either like wooden or plastic mold.
Uh-huh.
So it
Uh-huh.
was a plastic one. So I got a bunch of these plastic beads and like melted them onto the
Oh,
toe
cool.
and built it out.
Melty beads? Like perler
Yeah,
beads?
kind of, yeah.
Oh my God.
Because I had never done it before, and people modify them too with like attaching leather in certain
Yeah, yeah.
places, and like you can build them out and customize them. But it was such an extreme shape. And then once I got the shoe all finished, I went to pull it off. But because of the crazy angle
Oh.
and like all of the I think some of the plastic had definitely reheated while I probably was making the shoes and
Yeah.
forming the toe stiffeners. So they were a little stuck. So like it took so long to get I got them off,
Oh my
but
gosh. That would be
it
so
was
frustrating.
I had so many different people trying to take the
Oh my
shoe off
gosh.
the
Teamwork
last.
makes the dream
Yeah.
work.
And
Wow.
finally someone got it, but it was very difficult.
Yeah.
I do definitely like I have a lot of ideas that I'm too scared to try out right now that I
Oh my
definitely do
gosh.
need to get to and like pursue, but definitely yeah, there's a lot more crazy ideas in my head
Oh my
that
God, I
I've made
love
come
that.
to life
I love
yet.
that. They have to. I mean, like, besides candy wrappers, what's your next like dream material?
Ooh, dream material. That's a little tough.
Yeah. You're so good with leather. You're so good with like fur.
I love using furs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to use more fur. I have some really pretty rabbit that I should use.
Cool.
Slash, I do want to try like actually like lining something in a shearling also.
Oh,
Would be
cool.
pretty.
Make
It's
some
just
Uggs.
exactly like once we're past summer, I'm not in a huge
Yeah, yeah,
rush to
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
But I want to keep experimenting with this transparent leather
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. You should.
Like they have a more natural one, and it's kind of like flesh toned
Uh-huh,
and it's
uh-huh.
creepy, but
Oh,
I
but
also
creepy
think
is
it's
so
really
you.
cool.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
try
In the
that
best
one.
way, by the
I
way.
think I
Yeah.
have to go and pick that up and play around with that
Oh my
because
gosh. Where do you get your materials?
mostly like there's a couple places in town that are pretty good.
Hmm.
District Leather Supply's really good.
Cool.
They're in Midtown.
Yeah.
That's where I
Fashion
got these.
garment
Yeah.
district.
They have the best. Go to Tandy sometimes, but a lot of other stuff I just
Hmm.
order too.
Hmm.
I have a shipment coming in from like China, hopefully this next week of other supplies I've ordered.
Cool.
So a lot of stuff. Yeah, I got a source from there
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so obviously your shoes have a very Michelle distinct style. What do you think somebody else's shoes say about them? Not to be like super judgy, but like what are like some shoes that you're like, oh, this person's definitely like I'm thinking like those like Allbirds sneakers. I'm like, you are a finance girl. Like
Yeah,
you live in Murray Hill.
exactly.
Like
Oh
what's the
yeah.
vibe?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it depends. So like someone else, any shoe, like what does I think a certain shoe says
Sure. Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah, because definitely those.
What are your like shoe do's and don'ts?
A big one for me is I just can't do like a high stiletto heel.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just not happening.
No,
You're never
yeah.
gonna see me in one. I'm not really
No.
gonna make them.
No.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. It's so funny that that is like so impractical, but like a crazy fuzzy studded like platform boot, you're like, yeah.
Oh, exactly. That I'm like 1000%. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, you're never gonna catch me in like a nude Louboutin or
Oh
something. That's
God, no.
boring.
That's so
No.
boring. Yeah.
To me, that says like a little stuffy. Like, of
Yeah.
course, they make some beautiful shoes, but just anything uncomfortable, I can't really fuck with.
Yeah, I agree.
Comfort comes first for me.
Yeah.
And then also, I mean, I think I'm a little judgy too, like, especially in New York. I just really am not a big like flip-flop person.
Oh yeah.
I hate
What about the
flip-flops.
flip-flops with the little heel?
Those are cute. If it has a kitten heel, like a
Yeah.
little like leather, but I mean like a rainbows flip-flop.
Oh yeah.
Like a cloth on
No, no, no.
not if it's like got more design elements to it, I could be
Yeah, yeah,
into it.
yeah.
But something like that, I'm like, why would you expose your foot to like this
Yeah.
city? And
I
like
literally saw
that's
someone wearing flip-flops and their toes were like over the edge
yes, you see it all
yesterday.
the time,
Yeah.
and it grosses me out. And it's like at least have like a cute flip flop on,
Yeah.
like not like one of these weird Volcom like rain. Like why would you do that for
Right, right.
that? It's
What are
just
your
beyond me.
yeah. What are your thoughts on like ugly shoes being cool? Like the five finger
Oh, I
toe
love it.
shoes. Like yeah.
I think it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big ugly shoe supporter to an
Yeah.
extent. Like
To an extent.
I love the toe play that's going on. I'm a
Yeah.
person who doesn't like to wear sandals that much
Toe
either.
play. I love that.
Yeah, or like show my actual toes, but to
Yeah.
be able to
For free?
show them with exactly
Yeah.
for free. You kidding me? Um, but yeah, to be able to show them but have them covered, I actually think
Mhm.
is fun.
Mhm.
I yeah, I haven't gotten on the like 5-finger chain myself yet
Yeah.
personally. Like if I could get, there's like Copperini makes a
Oh.
5-finger leather ballet flat. Those
Oh.
are gorgeous. I
Those
would
are
wear those
cool.
in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I think they're like 1,500 or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was literally gonna be like, the 5-finger toes are expensive, and then they're like 150.
Yeah.
So those are 1,500. That's insane.
And like
Yeah.
I love a tabby.
I love
I
a
love my
tabby.
tabbies. I've been on a hunt for another pair, and it's
I want
hard
a
in this
pair.
economy.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping now that they're trending so much that soon it will kind of be on the down curve again, and then resale prices will get lower again.
Yeah. I want like a little pair of like shiny red tabbies. It would be so cute.
It would be so
With like
cute.
a tiny little block heel.
Yeah, there's I think Margella did like a red snake skin, like tiny heel one. I want those ones so bad.
Cute.
One day I'll find them.
That's so cute. I feel like that's so, your aesthetic is like all black and red.
Yeah, I love a little red. I definitely am playing with like colors more.
Yeah.
I get more colorful in like the summer.
Yeah.
But it still always has like a little edge to it.
Right. It's cool. Your like edgy style is so cool. Describing your style, what are like 5 things you can't live without? And then what are 5 things you can't live without in life?
My style, 5 things I cannot live without
Mm-hmm.
would be slip dresses, little bloomer shorts.
Cute.
I think like ballet flats. A good like studded shoe of some sort.
Cute.
That's 4. And then I need some like Vivienne Westwood jewelry.
Just anything Vivienne Westwood.
Yeah.
You're wearing multiple Vivienne Westwood pieces right now.
So something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did the love for Vivienne Westwood begin?
I was super into her when I was younger. And then I think I went through this phase where I felt like I wasn't cool enough to like connect with the clothes anymore. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know, I was very self-conscious for a long time, and I was like, oh, I could never like wear those things though. They wouldn't look good on me.
Oh, no.
And then I came out of it. Yeah. Don't worry.
You literally didn't you have a Vivienne Westwood wedding dress?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
And then I think like when I started like reading Nana again too. That totally influenced me 100%.
Yes. It all comes back. I love it. And then what are 5 things you can't live without in life?
In life, my husband, my pets, my friends, and life. Drawing. I need to draw and I need to make and create. Yeah.
Yes. Good friends and creation.
Yeah, exactly. Family, friends, creation.
Yeah. I love it. Who, besides your husband and your pets, who's your muse?
Ooh, my muse. I honestly, it's a little narcissistic, but I'm kind of my muse.
That's awesome. That's exactly, you should be. You literally should be.
I'm definitely my muse right now. Yes. I just like to make shit that I feel really cool in. And then I love I also love when I have things to do with for friends though. And then I find ways to extend my style and merge it with theirs a little bit and make it, cool. Speak to them.
That's so cool.
But yeah, I'm a little bit of my own muse right now.
I love it. I mean, your style is ever evolving while still being so distinctly you. So like you can constantly be making new things for yourself.
Exactly. And like I'm who better to test things out on than me. You know?
Yes.
And that's the thing. I test things out. I make sure they work good, they wear good, and then I'm like, okay, now we can extend this out to other people.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. And everybody, I've literally said this in the very beginning of the interview, and I'll say it again for the rest of my life. You're literally the coolest person I know, and like your style is the coolest ever, and our styles could not be more different.
I know,
and yet I'm so like, honored, you're so aspirational.
feel the exact same way about you.
Oh my god, I'm like in pajamas right
No,
now. Like,
but you're working it. You got
oh
the
my
necklace and the
gosh.
hair clips and the
Thank
fish
you,
and
thank
everything
you.
always.
Thank you
You
so
know I'm
much.
obsessed
Yeah.
with you.
Oh my god. Well, it's fun. It's fun to be surrounded by cool people that you're inspired by.
Oh, totally. And I
Yeah.
think it just helps push yourself even further. And I think
Yeah.
also just living in New York, like I feel like
Mhm.
that has helped me
Mhm.
step out of my comfort zone so much more than I
Yeah.
would have in the past.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I thought I was being my authentic self, but then
You moved to New York
then
and
I
you're like,
moved to
oh,
New
whoa.
York and I was like, oh no,
Everybody's authentic
I'm
here.
so much crazier than I'm letting myself
Yeah,
be.
yeah. No, it's cool. And just surrounding yourself with that crazy energy is so important. Like, I find myself being so grateful to be surrounded by other crazy
Oh
artists. And
yeah,
like, this is
1000%.
like the purpose of life is to just like be surrounded by cool people and to laugh and be in
Yeah,
love. Honestly,
straight up.
what is your purpose in life? What do you think is the meaning of life?
Ah, that's so hard. But also, I think just to try and become the best version of yourself every day, to
Yeah.
be the best you can be, I think is kind of the purpose, and to just enjoy and spread that like positivity and love to the people you love
Oh, so
and help
good.
them be the best people they can
So
be.
good. I think that's so true. I have a good place to like round it out. Do you have like anything else you want to mention or talk about?
I feel like we've covered a lot of good questions.
Yes, yes, I know. I wrote down so many, but like it was easier just to like flow through it.
Yeah, no, this was
Um,
perfect. I've expressed myself. I feel good.
yes, and
Thank you.
self-expression is so
I was a little
important.
nervous at the beginning. I didn't think I'd get nervous.
Oh my gosh, no, you did a good
But I
job.
guess I've just never really I've really only been interviewed by you.
I know.
But
Well,
I
you're
love it.
so good at
It's good.
it.
I need more practice.
I literally remember doing the interview with you for the first issue and being like coming home from it and being like, dude, Michelle is so smart. Like everything you said was so good. Like, and I was so excited to make your spread because it was just like
that's so
so
nice.
good.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was really high during that interview though.
Well, now we can wrap this up and get
Yeah.
high. Should we like go to the park and get high?
Oh my god, yes, I brought a joint.
Yay! Okay, we're gonna do that.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Well, thank you for being on the podcast. You're amazing.
Thank
And
you.
everybody
You're amazing.
go look out for Michelle's originals.
Yes.
Where can people find you? What's your Instagram?
Yes, it's Michimon, Miichimon. And that's where you can see all my shoe goods. And I am now open to commission. So if you want to
Really?
reach out and have an idea, let's work
Cool.
together and come up with something fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. I feel like I need to like clap.
Yeah.
So good. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yay. Okay.